So, hi Ma. Hi Ma.
Hello. Hi.
Uh, can you share one religious or spiritual experience in your life that was very meaningful to you?
Okay. That was when I gave birth to my fourth child during pandemic. Actually, I had a serious postpartum depression and anxiety. So I have this kind of emotional pains that I cannot bear to the point that I had this, sorry to say, but suicidal thoughts. Because at that time, it was my lowest point in my life. But in that darkness, doon ko nahanap yung deeper connection kay God. And through my sister guidance, I drew closer to God. And by joining different form of ministry services, yung perspective ko from despair was shifted to deep gratitude.
Question number two, what was happening in your life at that time?
Actually, it was COVID time. So, parang 'di ba, ang gulo-gulo ng mundo noon. Kaya yung internal world ko, feeling ko parang ang gulo din. Tapos having my fourth child, actually I was 43 and physically I'm not prepared and emotionally it's kind of like draining. Especially hindi ko nga ina-expect na magkakaanak ulit ako. Tapos pandemic pa. So kaya halo-halo yung emotions ko doon. May fear, anxiety, depression, tapos yung feeling worthless na nandoon na yung time na gusto ko na mag-seek ng professional help because feeling ko no one understands me and no one is willing to help me.
Can you walk me through that experience as if it's happening again, including what were you feeling emotionally and physically, Ma?
Ayan. At that time, kasi parang feeling ko, yung purpose ko lang magpa-breastfeed. Kasi at that time, breastfeeding yung baby ko. So, pagkatapos nun, parang I felt worthless na kasi anyone can replace naman my purpose. Parang anyone can give her a bottled milk. While on my Bible study, parang I was touched dun sa isang Bible text like yung sa Isaiah 41:10. Kasi sabi doon, huwag kang matakot dahil ako ay kasama mo. So, doon ko naisip na, ay, wow, may kasama nga pala ako. Tapos yung pang most powerful and outmost high creator natin. Kaya habang binabasa ko yung verse na yon, I felt this strange warmth. To parang emotionally, parang natanggal yung malaking tinik doon sa puso ko. Tapos, sinimulan ko na yun, nag-start na ako mag-count ng blessings, yung mga small wins, pagising pa lang sa umaga, and it eventually started to change my life. Gumaan na yung heaviness. Tapos, I feel my worth. Tapos, ngayon, whenever I am in the ministry, it feels like na parang yun na yung therapy ko. Tapos when I share the Word of God, yung good news from the Bible, nakakalimutan ko lahat ng worries ko. I learned to throw my anxieties to God. Literal, inihahagis ko talaga sa Kanya lahat. Tapos yung transition na relying on my own shaky strength to leaning on His unshakable power.
What did that experience mean to you at the time?
At that time, na-realize ko talaga na hindi pala ako nag-iisa sa problema ko. So, naintindihan ko yung work ko, na hindi pala nakadepende kung gaano ako ka-productive bilang nanay o bilang human being. Kundi, anak ako ng Diyos, parang ganon. I thought na yung true peace is not the absence of problems, kundi yung presence of God. Kahit nasa gitna ka pa ng anong crisis, pandemic, or anything. And yung thoughts na yon, yung worthlessness becomes a lie. And yung truth is yung God's promise na andyan lang siya, tutulungan ka niya, ay naghihintay lang siya na lumapit ka sa Kanya.
How has that experience shaped who you are today? And do you think your cultural or religious background influenced how you understood it?
Ngayon, I can say that I am completely different person. Hindi na ako humahabol or I don't chase sa mga material things or sa success na dinidikta ng world because I know those are just temporary distractions. Yung definition ko ngayon ng success is contentment. Malaki yung tulong ng religious background ko at yung Bible principle bilang guide or compass ko sa buhay. Dati sariling lakas ko lang yung inaasahan ko pero ngayon alam ko na I can do nothing without God. Tapos I've learned to react to problems differently. Hindi na ako nagpapanik ngayon. Tinatanong ko na lang, ano nga ba yung sabi ng Bible dito? What's Bible principle should I apply for a certain problem or decisions? Tapos, syempre, I always see how God sees it. Kaya yung transformation na yon made my life easy. Hindi dahil wala yung problema kasi hindi naman nawawala yung problema. Pero yung peace dun sa puso ko, laging andyan dyan. My culture taught me to be resilient, pero yung spiritual journey ko, yun yung nagturo sa akin na surrendering to God is the ultimate form of strength.
Looking back now, how would you describe the essence of that experience in 1 or 2 sentences? Or how has your lived religious experience or experiences shaped who you are today as a person?
It shaped me to be a woman of gratitude. Kasi for me, the real success, as I have said earlier, is contentment. Dahil I have this kind of contentment, yung inner peace ko, it follows. And it's not only by achieving what I need or what I want, pero yung pag-realize mo na kahit nasa iyo na yung lahat, kahit wala ka ng anything, pero meron kang Diyos na kinakapitan, yun. So, no matter what position you reach in life, kung wala yung Diyos sa'yo, hindi kasi yun matatawag na tunay na success. Ngayon, hindi na ako nabubuhay for myself lang. I live according to His will. At doon ko nahanap yung contentment na hindi kayang ibigay ng material things.
Thank you, Ma, for sharing your religious experiences.
Yeah. Sana you learned outside the Sana you learned from it, no? And I would like to share din sa inyo yung kung nagbabasa kayo ng Bible, Ecclesiastes 12:1, kung paano yung mga youth like you, kung paano nyo dapat i-involve lagi si God sa buhay nyo as early as now. Learning from experience para makuha nyo yung true success. Okay?
Okay.
Sige.
Thank you,
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Understanding and listening to this experience made our group realize that faith and building strength are often found in our lowest moments. Her story showed us that spirituality doesn't remove problems, but gives strength and meaning through them. We learned that our worth is not based on achievements, wealth, or success, but on who we are in God's eyes.